Hey team, what's up? This is Anders from San Diego Athletics. Want to go over some push-up stuff today. This is one of the simpler movements, just a basic human function to be able to push yourself up off the ground. Unfortunately, we have a lot of issues that come in here with people's shoulders. A lot of internal rotation during their day, instead of sitting here, or instead of sitting with our shoulders back. In this good position, we see a lot of internal rotation forward, especially sitting at your desk all day. So what we want to focus on is just talk a little bit about the shoulder joint, talk about the elbow joint, talk about kind of where our wrists are in this whole process. So when we talk about a little bit of shoulder structure here, just to start things off, you can see when our arm comes out, this is going to be a fully extended thing with our shoulder joint. You can see though that we have this play. We can move our arm around without having to bend at the elbow. So this is going to be extended all the way out, and this is going to be where our shoulder comes back in the socket, our lats are engaged, and we're able to kind of protect that shoulder joint. From here, you'll notice that when everything's tight, that elbow here is actually pointing back. So when it comes down, we want that to come into our side here. Way too often we see this shoulder not packed back into the back of the shoulder joint. It's all extended, and then when we go and do the push-up, that elbow actually slides out and causes a lot of internal rotation and problems in the shoulder joint here. So when we do a push-up, the first thing we want to think about is going to be getting those hands directly under our shoulders. We don't want to see them out here. We don't want to see them out wide. We want directly underneath our shoulders. Might put a little bit of pressure on your wrist joint here, but this is what we're going for. When we come down, we want to make sure shoulders are back in the socket here. Chest is going to come forward, squeezing our butt, flexing our abs, and the elbow joint, or the elbows staying nice and tight here. So, shoulders under our shoulders back in the socket, squeezing our butt, flexing our abs, chest comes forward, elbows stay in, and then up. What you want to think about when we're doing this is, yes, we are able to get our elbows all the way back, but when we're keeping that shoulder back in the socket and our lats are nice and tight, we're really moving around that shoulder joint instead of having that mobility in our shoulder joint and having that loose there. So pack the shoulders, flex the lats, squeeze your butt, flex your abs, and then push that chest forward so that it comes down. We want that chest to move forward. Elbows come back into the side. If that's a really challenging position, we can bring this bench in here. Same thing, squeezing our butt, flexing our abs, chest comes forward, all the way down, and then push back. If we come down onto our knees, it's gonna be a little bit more challenging, but we're here. A lot of times when we get into this position, we see that the hands come out too far, and then people's elbows fly out. We want hands directly under our shoulders, shoulders back, chest forward, all the way down, and all the way up. Make sure we're protecting those shoulders. Get them back, keep your abs tight, flex your butt, and then move that chest forward so the elbows stay in nice and tight to our body.